Welcome to San Diego's most popular local morning news. Good morning, San Diego.
All right, out to Dan right now. The subject, the big D. Dan?
Yeah, not a topic that a lot of people like to talk about, but clearly, if you're armed with information, it can make it a lot easier. Divorce is tough for everybody to deal with, even more complicated when the kids are involved, and it's kind of a different deal for the men than it is for the women. So Jim Ratzer is here. He is an attorney who deals with divorce law, and you have a big seminar coming up, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Interesting, though, we were just talking a minute ago how you got involved in divorce law. You weren't always in divorce law.
No, I had a career of over 10 years in commercial litigation. Then I actually went through my own divorce and started practicing divorce law after going through that experience.
After realizing how tough and difficult it can be.
Well, it is. And going through it, I saw it as a fit for myself, as a way I could go out and help people.
Yeah, well, good for you. And that's what you're doing here. As we get along, people at home will realize that. You know, a lot of people think that sort of the whole divorce scenario favors the woman, especially when the children are involved. Do you agree with that?
No, not at all.
No?
The courts are actually mandated to not play any type of favorites, and the idea is that you go in with a level playing field, and the court starts from scratch with everyone. Of course, they consider all the evidence,
yeah,
and they make their decision from there.
Yeah, and of course, there's so many emotions involved in this kind of thing that it is very difficult. But you break it down, and we're going to do a little bit here this morning. You break it down into the financial issues, the emotional issues, and really give people a guideline on what to look for and what to do on this type of deal. So let's talk a little bit about the financial issues here this morning. We actually put some information on a board here, and if you can just go down these and talk about how important they are.
Well, sure. Well, the idea, and again, we're having a workshop this Saturday at Maricosta College,
yeah,
and it's 4 hours from 9 o'clock to 1, and we're going to go through the legal issues of a divorce, the financial issues of divorce, talk about psychological issues in a divorce, and also talk about alternatives to going to court, which is mediation.
Right.
And we have attorney Robert McFarland who's going to address those issues to our group. It's open to men, and it's marketed as an offshoot to the Second Saturday program at Maricosta College, which is marketed to women.
Yeah.
That program's been around for about 17 years, and now the college has decided they want to put together a program that they're going to market towards men to give them the same opportunity to come into a forum and sit with similarly situated people and collect information.
But the fact that we do separate the men from the women in these seminars says that we approach these things differently, doesn't it?
Well, yes. And again, the idea is that everyone starts with a level playing field, but as far as going out and acquiring information at the outset of what is, you know, probably one of the most emotional and difficult problems anyone's ever going to face. You know, your paycheck's at issue, your children's are at issue, your children are at issue, and your property's at issue, and you're faced with the possibility that some total stranger, a judge, is going to make decisions about any or all of those. And so you need
scary.
Yes, and you need to get out and acquire information on all those issues to help you navigate the course.
Yeah, and of course you're going to have all those. Here's the information we've been putting up on the screen, and that is going to be on our website. So KUSI.com is the place where you're going to find more information about that. But obviously, as we go down these issues, the financial, the emotional, the emotions are so strong in something like this that really is the main thing you have to get control of, isn't it?
Well, you do, and because if you're not in control of your emotions, it can lead to just taking unreasonable positions right at the outset, which can really set up a case for failure.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much, and of course, go to the seminar. We'll learn a lot more, and the interesting thing about this is most of the money from the seminar is going to get rolled back in to the college, so it doesn't go in your pocket or your law firm's pocket, it goes back. Right,
it's all going back to the college. The college is collecting a portion of the tuition, and the rest of the tuition, the two instructors, myself, Robert McFarland, we're donating back to the college towards a scholarship program, the Medal of Honor program at Maricosta College.
A lawyer that gives back. How about that, Jim Ratzer? Thanks a lot.
Thank you
for coming in. We'll talk to you later.